Streaming live on WHITradio.org from High Tech High School in North Bergen, New Jersey. It's the Wake Up High Tech Show. I'm your announcer, Bree, and now your host, Carlos.
I'm the host, Carlos Acosta, aka Crazy Carlos, and I did make Bree announce. Thank you for that. With me on this lovely panel is Sam the Man and Mo the Magnet.
Yep.
So today is a hopefully a new show we're gonna be doing every once in a while called Flashback.
No, man. New segment.
Oh,
No, it's a new show.
It's a new show.
it's a new show. Yeah, it's a
Whoa.
show.
Hashtag Flashback Friday.
Exactly. We don't have news stories today.
All right, fine. Flashback
All right.
Friday.
Anyway.
I'll take that.
So today we'll be doing a year that's not too far from the past, about 20 years ago, 1994, 3 years for most of us were born.
Yo,
2 years.
You're making me feel old.
Please, old. You're only 18.
Yeah, but I was born 96, and you said 20 years. Okay.
So
You still
alright.
haven't registered to vote.
Okay,
You un-American
What are you, a
citizen.
communist?
All right, breaking news on this segment. Mo's a communist. Anyway, this is Bird. Oh, you want us to?
She says this show's fly.
Ye-
That's what
Anyway,
it was.
so let's talk about a few things. So Forrest Gump. Tom Hanks is probably one of his most famous, if not his most famous movies, came out
you guys-
20 years ago.
You guys want to hear some a fun fact?
Sure.
I've
Sure.
never seen. Forrest
Is it
Gump.
really fun?
Really?
I've never seen Forrest Gump.
It's not fun.
That's not a fun
Just
fact.
go watch it. It's on Netflix.
I've never seen it.
That's not even like a good fact.
You know, this also came out 20 years ago.
What?
Give you hints about a king of lions, the Lion King.
Not my first guess, but okay.
Again, and another thing was the PlayStation 1, right, Chaz?
The PlayStation 1, which actually, another fun fact, Sony just released a 20th anniversary of PlayStation 4, which sold out almost immediately. Now they're going for 20 grand on eBay.
20 grand?
For it actually does look sick though, and you can have like sound effects on it too, like old school. But you gotta think, it's 20 years ago. Like I remember playing that at home, like around like 2000.
I didn't even get I had the GameCube.
Oh, it's so
Me
much
too.
fun.
There we go. See, Sam feels me.
But
What
you know who we have to thank for all this?
Mhm.
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton,
We have to thank Bill Clinton.
the greatest
for all
president
this.
of the 90s,
The greatest president of all time.
greatest president.
You see how you guys?
How we OD? No, we don't OD. He's the greatest president
No,
of
no,
all
no.
time.
Bill
I'm
Clinton
not gonna
OD'd
lie.
on one thing, and that
Literally-
was our budget. He gave us an OD budget,
An OD good one.
good
Literally,
one.
No, a lot of people like.
He had a
unless-
surplus one
unless,
year.
Unless
Did
you're
Bush
Republican.
ever have a
unless,
surplus?
Unless you're a Republican, I've really never heard anything bad about him. So I'll give
You know what else I never heard anything bad about? Shawshank Redemption and Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, both great movies.
Both
This is a
great
great
movies.
year
It
for movies.
It was a hilarious movie, actually.
Shawshank Redemption.
No. Pulp Fiction.
You are psychotic.
I thought it was funny, man. No, okay. The scene where
The suit where he accidentally shoots him in the head, that's hilarious. What if it happened to us one day?
That actually is kind of funny.
Man, come on, not that scene. It was the scene where he was interrogating the guy, English.
Oh yes,
You
torture,
speak-
that's funny.
the way it
This brings
happened.
me back to my point from yesterday. Torture is funny, huh?
God,
Torture. Let's all have a laugh about it.
it was funny in that part. I'm sorry. You know why? You know who showed me that scene? Steven. And when Steven...
Which Steven?
Chicas.
Oh.
And when Steven shows you a scene like
It's-
that, it just comes off as hilarious. So I don't know. I thought...
You are psychotic.
I
You
looked at
guys
this-
know who wrote the song Wonderwall?
No.
It's Oasis, who arguably was one of the biggest bands in England since the Beatles, according to multiple sources.
That
I
is
kind of
very
disagree with that.
I guess they dried out.
That is
Oh,
very...
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
see what I did there? They dried
after
out.
the lead
You
singer
know
had
about,
falling out with the
you know
band.
about Oasis? Oh wait, no, they're just mirages in your desert.
Let's see what else we got here. All right, who here likes the Beastie Boys?
The Beach Boys?
I've heard one song.
No.
No, the Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys.
You did
No,
that on purpose.
MCA.
That wasn't even like that wasn't even a good attempt at acting like you don't know who they are.
Well, one of the best music videos of all time, "Sabotage," was released that year, and it was played almost every day that year. And it's a pretty cool music video. God, I'm still thinking about that showcase. Let's see what else you got here. The Sega Saturn is failed console. We don't talk about that.
Netscape.
Netscape, yes, the first internet browser, which was put out of business like 2 years after.
Still better than Internet Explorer.
Uh-huh.
Yo, you just
See
said...
how we-
No,
Sam,
he's right.
See
He's
how
right.
we OD, guys?
Let's see what else. Motorola. Who can forget that? The bricks.
I thought Nokia was the brick.
Oh, it is Nokia. Awkward.
You guys are forgetting one huge
Oh, I
thing
thought
that
about
happened
Motorola.
that year.
What
The whole
happened?
O.J. Simpson thing where he was running...
Oh,
away
yeah,
from-
that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Come on, you guys.
Fun fact: the Kardashians started getting their fame because the father
He was the lawyer.
was the lawyer, and then he
Wasn't
died.
he also an Olympian?
Bruce Jenner is an Olympian. He's the stepfather.
Oh, he's just. I thought. Oh.
Yeah.
And that year was also the year the Russian troops officially left Germany, ending the Cold War.
Mo, didn't I ever tell you life was gonna be this way? That was a segue for Friends. That was terrible. But Friends also.
Friends officially took the worst sitcom spot.
No,
in
you can't even say
No,
that.
no.
I'm not good with their names, but I love Joey.
Joey, Chandler,
Joey's the guy,
Ross,
man. Joey's the
Monica,
man.
Phoebe, Rachel.
None of them.
It's one of the
none
funniest
of them,
sitcoms I've seen.
None
Friends
of
is
them.
hilarious.
None of them could.
I don't like it. I
None
don't
of
like
them.
it. If you're
None
gonna
of
say I
them.
don't like it, I don't like
None
it.
of them could shine Jerry Seinfeld's shoes.
I don't.
But
like-
Friends was nominated for so many. Was it Emmys or is Emmys for TV?
Emmys,
Mr.
yeah.
Mara, would you know? Is it Emmys for TV? All right, I get Emmys and Grammys confused all the time. And so I know Seinfeld had a bunch too, but just
Seinfeld was genius.
Friends was
Let's
funny.
see if Mr. Meyer wants to give an opinion.
Friends?
Yeah, Friends and Seinfeld.
Matt LeBlanc is currently in a show on Showtime called Episodes.
Yeah,
It might be the. Have you seen it?
I've
It
seen
might be
parts
the
of it.
funniest sitcom on television. If you get a chance to check
Well,
it out,
you know,
it's absolutely hilarious.
The Seinfeld reruns. are
Hilarious?
pretty
No,
good, too.
hilarious.
Seinfeld,
Very, very funny.
The Seinfeld reruns.
Just
are
thought I'd
good,
chime
too.
in. Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday, Mr. Meyer. You know what's not funny?
Thank you, Brianna.
Kurt Cobain's suicide, which also occurred during this
Appreciate
year.
Oh,
it.
so you can't. That was a terrible
That was
transition.
one hell of a segue.
No, but it's a tragedy. We lost someone who was so influential and so creative in their musical aspect,
Yeah,
and to
absolutely.
have them like struggle internally like this and not seek help, you know, it's a shame. I wonder how different it would have been if Kurt Cobain was alive today. If he would have still made music, more than likely, yeah.
I think that if he was still alive today, he would have. I think.
Like this. I'm sorry, Sam.
I think that he would have definitely been more against. I think he definitely would have been more appalled at the
The way things are now,
Yeah, the corporation aspect of music and how far it's gone.
because he was a very like free spirit in terms of
Yeah,
that
he
stuff.
really didn't like the corporational aspect of music.
On
seems like.
on the continuing the further trail passing away.
There's one more actually. Hold on. This is. Yeah, I went back to Palestine, but 1994, July 25th, Israel and Jordan signed a peace treaty. Which.
Michael Jordan signed a peace treaty with
Oh
Israel.
my God, man! Well, the treaty.
Speaking of Michael
formally-
Jordan, in 1994, he played baseball, which led the way for Hakeem Olajuwon to win a championship.
You don't disrespect him like that.
Don't disrespect him.
Don't disrespect Hakeem like that.
Hakeem couldn't win if Jordan was there. Everybody knows that.
Disrespect him like that, man.
Ladies,
What happened
let's
as
calm
soon as
down
Jordan-
here.
What happened?
He still won back-to-back champion, or I don't know if they were back-to-back, but he won 2
He
rings.
did. He won back-to-back champions, and then Jordan came back and played his first full season. And what did they do?
He lost
said-
to Orlando.
No, that wasn't.
He lost to
that wasn't
Orlando.
the first
Ladies,
full season.
this isn't
That
second
wasn't the
take,
first
ladies.
full season.
Let's talk about this
Hold
next week
on,
during second
that wasn't
take.
the first full season.
All right,
When he came
Kaz.
back for his first
Anyway.
full season,
Don't
what
disrespect
did he
the team.
do?
Don't
He won a
disrespect the team.
championship.
Don't
He
dis-
said, "You guys
This is
go
a daily
that way.
thing.
It's my time. I'm back."
Don't disrespect Hakeem. Don't disrespect Hakeem.
Let's
Hakeem?
let's
You have
respect
no-
someone who
Don't
deserves it.
disrespect Jordan.
Hakeem,
Jacqueline
don't disrespect-
Kennedy.
No, wait, what are you gonna
Jordan.
say? What are you gonna say?
Let's respect someone who deserves it.
Who?
Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, aka JFK's wife. What do you want me to do? JFK's wife, who passed away in 1994.
Yeah.
No, tragic. Dumb and Dumber, which is having a sequel, I think this
Yeah,
is soon,
I wanna
right?
go see it. I wanna go
Dumb
see
and
it.
Dumber
It's out.
1 was released. We don't talk about the
No,
prequel.
the first one was hilarious. I like the first one.
Nancy Kerrigan was
took mine,
beaten
yeah.
during her leg, beaten her in her leg. Mo, you want to talk about that since
No. You took it.
well, she was an Olympic, Winter Olympic skater who was clubbed and her knee and was forced to miss
With a pipe.
the event. Who was her rival? Was that blonde girl? There is always like a conspiracy that she was in on it. Her husband did it, and her husband he confessed to doing it, I think, or something like that. But it's you know it's bad in sports. Like stuff like this can happen. You know, people just get greedy. I mean,
No, but that's just insane. Like, how are you gonna? If you want to beat someone, just
Beat
work,
them on the
work
field.
harder. Exactly. Not, or in this case, in the rink. But don't injure the person.
oh, one of probably the most memorable boy band songs of all time. I Swear by All for One came out.
One Direction.
Y'all know this song.
Yeah. Again, we're not taking credit for this. Please,
No,
YouTube,
yeah,
don't
just
take us
play
down.
a little clip. I think it's in like 5 seconds. We're good. Let's see what else we got here. Top news stories.
Is One Direction out yet?
No,
They're the
I don't think they're
They
even
were
born.
fetuses.
They're
no,
the best.
No.
It's the U.S. forces sent forces to the Persian Gulf, starting the Persian Gulf War. I think that's what it was. October
that have-
7th.
Is that One Direction? Like
That was the fight to go
Wait,
defeat One Direction.
Did you point out that Bill Clinton signed a federal assault weapons ban?
You know I did not, but you can point that out for us.
Okay, that was September 13th, 1994.
And
what
that
did it ban?
It banned the manufacture of new firearms with certain features for a period of 10 years.
and that has since been expired, and that's been shown multiple times, as in cases like the Aurora, Colorado shooting and whatnot. Let's see. The U.S. Supreme Court approves limit on abortion protest. Major League Baseball players striked on August 13th. And Newt Gingrich, who ran for president last election, I believe, he was also named Speaker of the House on December 5th, 1994. Let's see. Other pop culture things. Who here knows the video game World of Warcraft?
I know of it.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, did you guys know what it was before World of Warcraft?
No.
It was actually a real-time strategy game just called Warcraft, based on an old video game, and that's how Warcraft started. So the first Warcraft came out, and that was probably one of the best strategy games I've ever played. Let's see, anything else? Oh, Shawshank Redemption. I think we talked about that already.
Shawshank Redemption.
Anna Nicole Smith got married. She's one of the most famous playmates of all time for anybody who knows about that stuff.
I don't, for sure. Who's Anna Nicole Smith?
ER, one of the best medical dramas on, I guess, primetime television premiered.
Best medical drama. I don't think
One
that
of the
should be
best.
like a sentence.
And best drama of the year had to have been Francisco Duran firing over 24 shots at the White House, and he was later convicted of trying to assassinate
Best drama
President
of the
Bill
year.
Clinton.
Who would do such a thing?
Hold on.
Francisco Duran, Chaz.
Best drama of the year? What does that even mean?
Muhammad.
Best drama of the year. Somebody
Sam,
shooting
you've
at the
been
president.
all over me today, Sam. You
Yes.
didn't get sleep. That's what it was. He's been swimming too much.
You know who's been all over who in 1994?
What?
Michael Jackson, Lisa Marie Presley. They got married. Remember that?
I
That's
didn't think that. I was thinking something else, but okay.
What were you gonna say?
I'm not gonna say.
Monica Lewinsky, Bill Clinton,
No, no. It had something to do with Michael Jackson, but
Michael Jackson.
Don't even.
No, we don't
Don't
talk about that.
even.
Speaking of don't even, Cameron Diaz had her first film debut in The Mask. You know, fantastic film with Jim Carrey.
yeah.
You know, fun
Son of the
fact.
Mask was good too.
Fun fact: he refused to do the second Mask movie because he felt that movie only needed like one. Like that character only needed one.
Wait, but I thought he did do the Son of the Mask.
No, he
Oh, no, that's right.
he wasn't. He didn't do it. Let's
All right,
see.
two quick things that happened November 5th. First,
You
Ronald
remember
Reagan
the 5th of
announced that he had
November.
Alzheimer's disease, unfortunately. Second, if you're a boxing fan, this is George Foreman was the oldest heavyweight champion in history, which is pretty interesting to me.
I can see that.
I don't like to disrespect the dead, but I don't think Ronald Reagan was a good president. And we might do a show.
I
on
mean,
Yes, that's for a debate for another day. Anyway,
Long term, no, but during his time,
No.
I'm so,
I got
Cutting the tax rate from 70 on
giving
the
the
rate,
Panama Canal from 70 to 35.
that's awful.
I know,
That
I know.
single-handedly ruined our economy.
you know what
Yes,
this would be a good
but
a show for
that's-
the Jeffersonians. We can join him in on that next
Yeah,
week.
because especially I'm sure you would defend Ronald Reagan, so I'd like to.
No, he wouldn't actually.
Really?
No.
No, 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 no.
uh,
I thought
we-
he was a-
we-
I thought he
yeah,
was a
last
conservative.
last year we talked about it. But anyway, it's the door for another day. So two final stories. One is just a throwaway that I feel like I should be mentioned. You guys know the band Green Day?
Yeah.
All right. Well, they had a few albums before this, but like their debut like worldwide album came out. It's called Dookie. Had a basket case on it. She When I Come Around. Just like notable like
How was it?
American Idiot come out?
2004, 10 years later.
How was this album that you're talking
It
about?
was very good. It's if you listen
So
to this.
why did they give it that name? So it wasn't a piece of dookie. Hey.
Most
It's coming
terrible
from-
joke of the
it's
day.
coming from a
But
Lil Wayne.
you know, their stuff evolved over the time. Like their first like two big albums, this and Insomniac, were like very like punkish, and then like they grew to what you hear now.
Yep.
But like it's a monumental album for them at least, and like just I guess in like pop punk in general, like modern rock, like this is like something like you think about. And the last story,
The iconic band of this generation, for sure.
I
mean,
agree.
I can't really name anybody who hasn't enjoyed, listened to
Green Day.
American Idiot.
Yeah, really, like that
I mean,
album was
everybody-
huge.
That's why it was like such a big album for.
You know what
our
we should do?
generation.
We'll jump 10 years next week and do 2004 then.
Oh.
So, all right, and the last story is
Wait,
something
all right, well,
something
add
we don't.
one more.
All
There
right,
was a-
before we go to the last story.
There was a flood in Italy that killed dozens of people.
Okay.
Okay,
there you
so so the last story is we don't really think about it how old Amazon really is. Amazon's 20 years old.
Really?
Yep, it got started up 20 years ago,
There's a big
1994.
dispute about their wages and stuff now. So let's
Mhm.
hope. let's see what happens with that. And
If you think about it, 20 years isn't that much time for a company to grow like that, and Amazon's a multi-billion-dollar property.
well, they had the advantage of jumping on with the internet.
That's true.
So
Any company started out back then with internet was just booming, is for the most part taken off.
I wonder how the next 20 years will look.
Probably bleak. Well, all right, I'm being told we gotta wrap it up. So this has
Like
been
a fish.
the first episode. Okay.
You gotta let him finish.
Come on. For now. Thank you for watching Wake Up High Tech. Tune into WHIT's radio YouTube page for more shows. Have a good day.